Well, hello everyone. It's Donna. How are you doing? So, this morning I actually got the letter E stitched and I am done. So, what I'm going to try to do is I have to mark where the sew line is, and I wanted it to be kind of faint, but I'm not too worried. Because when I cut it, I'm going to be cutting it 2 inches from every side, so that way I have plenty of room for when I'm sewing, because something like this I probably will pin it and use my walking foot and everything to get it hopefully all lined up, but this is going to be crucial, and I'm marking this so that I can, when I cut it, I can measure it out. So here I go. And I've got my whole stack over here I need to do. Oh, I cut it from the back. That's why I did that. Because I can just put my 2-inch mark here on the yellow now. And I mean, if it's not exactly 2 inches, I'm not too terribly worried about it. I just want more than, say, 1/4 of an inch. I want a big, wide seam allowance. And then I can trim it down later. Or not. Oops. It's going to be good to get this one in the books. So as you can see on here, the fabric doesn't go out the full 2 inches. So I mean, I'm fine on that one. I'll mark this one, cut it, and then I'll probably pause until I start sewing. And I didn't want to use like a dark Sharpie or anything. If I'd have had something else handy, I probably would have used something else. But I didn't necessarily want to use a pencil or anything, or ink, anything dark. Oh, glad I didn't cut that. Do y'all watch college football? In my state, the Sooners are like the big thing, and they play Texas every year, and they call it the Red River Rivalry, and it's down, they play it in the Cotton Bowl every year because it's that big of a deal. And I guess the Texas State Fair is going on, and all of that, so no, I've never been down there for that game. I'd much rather sit home and watch it on TV in the comfort of my own home, eating my own food. on 2 inches. Right at it. So I think I will probably, since I've got all of these to trim, I'll pause it here and I'll pick up in a little bit. Okay, so I am back here now. I have all of them done, and I will be attaching the W, or attempting to the E. And initially, I am going to try this without attaching my walking foot, if at all possible. Just to see if it'll do it. Trying to nail it right on that corner, so that all I have to do if I nail this right will be to stitch this straight down this line, and I should be able to now take this and match it up. Sorry about my air conditioning, but it is a scorcher here today. It doesn't feel like October at all. Summer is continuing on. So I'm going to take my pins out. Put those over there for a second. And I'm going just to start sewing and try to keep it on my line. Whoops. Something's not right. What in the heck? Well, you know, if you've seen me sewing, you know I have those days. Evidently, this is another one of them. But I'm going to try this again and see if it'll do it correctly. Something is. I'll rethread my machine after this. Yep. What the hell is going on? Okay. We're just going to redo this. Oh, I better know what it is. Maybe my bobbin was in backwards. I don't think so, because I was sewing with it. It's something I think with the bobbin itself. Well, this is definitely how not to do something, and it's a good thing I'm doing this because this is off anyway, even though I didn't get down that far. And I probably have the wrong needle on too. It looks like it would have. Let's give this one more try. Okay. I think we are going to be off, but honestly right now, I don't care. Oh. It's a little bit, but I think I'm going to be able to live with that. Because I'm looking at that line. That must have been the line for the, I don't know. Hold the down. Let's get the L and start all over again. Put it through there. Put it through there. That should line up this first one. There's this corner and this corner. And I'll put my clips in. Oops. And I'd say that one lined up really, really well. Let's get the C. And the reason I'm doing this and not leaving that all the way in is because I'm trying to get it all lined up where I can sew the line, and then I can cut off however much I want and have the seam lines that I want. A pin. I'll take the pins out. I'm gonna try to keep this rolled up. That one's slightly off, but I think I can live with it. I'm not too worried about it. Now the O. I think I'm going to do the O, M, and E and then attach it to these four. So let me get the M. Let's see. It goes this way. I get the other pin. Dang it. Yeah, I notice I've got yellow Sharpie on my fingers now. Isn't that great? Hopefully the alcohol will take it off or something. If not, then I'll have yellow fingers for a little bit. Take your pins out. And thread my needle again. One thing I like about the brother and the baby lock over the Janoni is the needle threader. And I've heard that like the upper end now is more like the baby lock and brothers. But you know, I love my machine too. Why would I want to trade it in? And that looks good. And the E. So do you take your quilting and stuff and do a lot of home decor, or do you just mainly stick with like throws and things like that. I really want to try a quilt as you go quilt at some point in time. But I know at least for the next little bit, my big quilts are going to be more of those Mystery 5-0. Since I told my local lady I would be there for all 4 of them so I can get the 5th quote-unquote free pattern. No, I will have more than paid for that pattern by the time it's all said and done. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Here we go. That'll work. Okay. And the 4 and the 3 are about to become 1. And then I get to look and see how well it all looks. Trying to get this one right here because I want to try to make sure I catch this flannel on this one since they're both going together to make the one long one. Make sure it's kind of straight. I think ensuring that I catch that will make sure that everything else comes together. And I'm about to make this last seam, and whoops, that would have almost been dangerous. We'll get to check and see what it looks like. Okay, and we're going to take it over to the cutting table and see what it looks like. Give me just a second. Okay, so it's, oops, my scissors off of it. It's all there, and this video is long, and I'm not going to make it any longer. I'm going to try to match it up with the other one and see how it all is going to work together. But I think it is going to. I just got to get these kind of pressed open and determine how much I'm going to keep in there. I might not keep much at all, or I might keep it all. Might give it a little weight and help it hang. I don't know. But I'm calling this one, at least this part of it, done. This looks pretty good. Anyway, we will talk to you later. Bye.